Hello, I'm Jacob, and this is Theoretical Drinking. Today is the first episode of this show. Hopefully there will be many more after it. For the first episode today, we're going to make up a cocktail. I've never had it before in my life, and I don't know if it's ever existed before. I'm going to call it the Chocolate Cookies and Milk Cocktail. For this, we've got the Pinnacle Cookie Dough Vodka, a little Bailey's. Any Irish cream will work for this. Honestly, my preference for Irish cream is Cool Swan. It's kind of hard to get though. I had a bottle of it for a while, but then Total Wine & More stopped carrying it, or they, at least as of the last time I was there, which was maybe a month ago. So for now, we're going with Bailey's. You need some milk and some chocolate syrup. Martini glass. Whenever somebody shows you how to make a cocktail, they'll give you, say, use this kind of glass. Use whatever kind of glass works for you. If you've got a glass that's much bigger than the one they've recommended, go ahead and double up your portions. Have lots of cocktail. Got my shaker. There, still a bit damp. Got my measuring cup. It's a cheap little measuring cup. I got it at Walmart, actually. The important thing is that you can measure how much you're putting in. So, let's check this out. These are brand new. I actually just went to the store and topped up my cabinet. So both of these two here are brand new. Haven't even cracked the seal yet. So you're going to want to take and put in 1.5 ounces. Ooh, 1.5 ounces of your cookie dough vodka. Oh, before I forget. A little ice in there. That really does smell like cookie dough. I've never actually had cookie dough vodka, so I'm just flying on this one. I figured it would be something like cookie dough, but that's crazy. Definitely tastes like cookie dough. I'm going to want 1 ounce of Irish cream. That in there. And you'll want 1 ounce of milk. I go with the vitamin D milk. Quick reference for everybody. Vitamin D milk is another way of saying high-fat milk. They don't want to say high-fat milk because everybody's like, oh, fat, it'll give you a heart attack or whatever. Whatever, it tastes better. I don't like 1%. 2%'s okay, but I prefer the vitamin D, aka high-fat milk. Anyway, you want 1 ounce of that. Whoa, getting excited there. All right. Put that in there. Take your shaker. Give it a good shake. In case you don't know, those of you who've never mixed before or have never used a metal shaker, when you're shaking with a metal shaker, when you're shaking with a metal shaker, you want to shake it until the outside of the shaker is frosted. That tells you it's cold. I forgot my strainer. One moment. Strainer achieved. Now, you want to have a chilled glass when you're making this. So, stick it in the freezer, and then when you take it out, put some ice cubes and some water in there. That'll help keep it cold until you're ready to use it. Now, before we pour our delicious concoction in there, you want to just go ahead and throw some chocolate syrup into your glass. Just make some pretty designs, whatever. Just go circle around. Doesn't matter. Just get a little bit on the inside of your glass there. Doesn't that look pretty? Put it up against the white so you can see it better. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and pour this right in there. Alright. So let's see how this tastes. Again, I have no idea. I literally just came up with this. Still smells kind of like cookies. Let's see. It's good. It's kind of got a milky taste with you can't really taste the cookie. That's interesting because I mean you can definitely smell it when it's by itself. And do another quick check here. I mean, it definitely smells like cookies, like cookie dough. I guess you can't really taste it. I mean, you can definitely taste alcohol. I generally don't like vodka, but I found that like the what I like to call the exotic flavored vodka, which is the vodka that's flavored with weird stuff, cookie dough, the whipped vodka, a lot of the Pinnacle vodkas, bacon vodka is actually gross, but it's a great novelty item to have. It's good. You can definitely tell the alcohol's in there. It's mostly alcoholic in nature because it was only 1 ounce of milk to 1.5 ounces and an ounce. Speaking of which, let's see here. Bailey's is what? 15, 17. 17%. This will be 40, right? 35. All right. So 17. It's 20. Pause, I'm doing math. This is theoretical drinking. We do science as well here. So there was 1.5 ounces of vodka, 35%. So that's 1 ounce at 35% plus 1/2 ounce. So you'll divide that in half, and 35 gets 17.5. So that's 40, 52.5 plus 17 is 69.5. So 69.5. That's about 1 3/4 shots of 80 proof vodka. That's about how much alcohol you have in here. And you can definitely taste the alcohol. Yeah, you can definitely taste the alcohol, but it's still very tasty. Maybe once you get it down a little bit, kind of swirl it around to pick up some of that chocolate, just to add a little bit more flavor. No, now that I've actually poured the drink in there, it doesn't have those nice round, clean lines. It's kind of washed down, kind of some modern art. But anyway, yeah. So I'm calling that the chocolate cookies milk cocktail. Although you're not getting a lot of cookies out of it. You can kind of smell the cookies, but you don't get a lot of taste. Yeah, mostly you're tasting milk. It tastes like a kind of a chocolate White Russian or something. But I'm guessing that the Bailey's is probably covering up any cookie flavor in there. And I'm not really tasting the Bailey's per se, probably because it's getting masked by the milk. But it is very tasty. It is very strong, so don't drink a lot of these or you'll be having a rough morning the next day. So yeah, that is the chocolate cookies and milk cocktail. Feel free to make that. Try it out for yourself. If you like this video, comment in the comment section below. and let me know what you think. And that's going to be all. Theoretical drinking, teaching you how to drink with science.